Go outside. Okay, I'm gonna go back inside now. Alright, in my last video I talked about scrapping your magnum opus. In the end of the video there's this sentiment I promoted about just constantly working on your projects non-stop. And that mentality kind of views skill like a constant incline. You know, the harder you work, the better your films are. The better your films are, the more successful you become. And that's because up until recently, that was kind of like my mantra. Like, that mentality was my whole mentality last year, you know? Tirelessly working on projects, just film after film, bang, bang, bang. But then, something happened. The success, the notoriety, didn't come. And I went broke. Just a little bit. Just enough where I couldn't make like big projects, you know? I was stupidly betting on those films to be accepted into film festivals and maybe make my YouTube channel go viral to help me finance my next work. And it turns out, those don't help you finance movies. Who would have thought? So I had to scrap a lot of my new ideas for this year. After all, I'm a college student. That bill isn't gonna pay itself. And I got really sad because making huge projects was like my mantra. I thrived off of that. Since everything was getting bigger, it made me believe I was getting better. So if I wasn't getting better, then what am I? But on the other hand, it kind of forces you to do other stuff, like... All of the situations I just showed were times I was just forced to not be constantly filmmaking. And in the beginning, it kind of frustrated me. Like, I should be working right now. I'm gonna lose my motivation to make films. If I'm not constantly working, that means all my dreams are gonna go away. But then when I started writing again, it hit me. If you hyper-focus on studying, watching, and making film, your worldview is going to just be film. People's creativity doesn't just come from practice and skill, but experiencing life as well. And referring back to the last video, the beauty of film is about different perspectives on life, so you need to kind of learn and do life to have a perspective about it. Okay, let's do this. Think of your favorite directors who went to college but not for film. Wes Anderson got a philosophy degree. Nolan and Gerwig, Barbenheimer, they both got English degrees. And George Miller was an emergency medicine doctor. I'm not saying don't practice your craft, but learn different things. And when you're tired of learning, go out and hang out with your friends and family. And if you're sitting at your desk, writing, stressed out, thinking that's not how people talk, then go out and interact with people. Watch people talk. But don't do it weird. Please, I swear to God, do not do it weird. A perfect example is... Whiplash. Damien Chazelle wrote from personal experience playing in a jazz band at school. Chazelle never focused on just film. He loved musical theater and jazz. And that's what's so cool about Whiplash, in my opinion, is that it feels so personal and it feels like what people go through when they're doing music at a prestigious college. Look, I understand it's hard to give up and take a break, because taking a break kind of feels like quitting. Right? And I know you might be thinking, we only have so much time, why aren't we working? That next project might be our big break. But I assure you, if you love whatever you're doing, you'll come back to it. And you'll make something great and real and authentically you. And we're all just dying to see it. That's it for me. See ya.